Sorry for screaming. Nobody's home in my house, so, I just kind of wanted to do that. Anyways, inside today's news video, it's a pretty small news video. Honestly, we have one big announcement from Rec Room talking about invention updates, and we also have a little update to exclusive items inside of Rec Room as well. There's some developer talk here and there, and of course we'll be talking all about that inside today's video, but without any further ado, let's get started. I'm in the room called the sad spot, so if you ever are, feeling sad or feeling depressed, come here so that you guys can wear your apparel and stuff. It only costs 200 tokens. It's not bad at all. Anyways though, just so that you guys know I'm not sad or anything, I just wanted to make this the background for today's video. Anyways, let's talk about the exclusive items policy. Now, if you guys don't know, Rec Room has a website where they have all of their exclusive items listed. These items will be items that nobody can ever get ever, because these are limited time items that you can only get when you had the chance to. And recently, we got an update to this list. If you guys don't know, Rec Room has had a Sci-Fi Fest event going on inside the Rec Center recently. That's why they had the whole Rec Center update and stuff like that, and all the body colors and all that crap. With this actual Red Sci-Fi Fest, it turns out that the orange cyborg set that you could buy inside like a bundle of sorts is actually one exclusive item that you'll never ever be able to get ever. It comes from Sci-Fi Fest 2025, and honestly, we haven't had an update to this exclusive items policy in like a year or so. There's no items that were inside the time space of 2024 that were exclusive forever. I find that kind of insane, to be honest, because when you look at the actual list, you see multiple items from like 2023, 2021, 2020, 2017, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, there was just an update to the exclusive items policy, and the actual orange cyborg set that you could get inside a bundle is now an exclusive item as well. This was not all though, as we did receive a Rec Room announcement about invention updates. We got this announcement saying we wanted to share a handful of small updates that aim to make Room 2 inventions more powerful, easier to find, and more convenient to use. Recently, we made some improvements to invention tagging and gave beta inventions a bit of polish. Soon it'll get easier to find and use inventions without hitting the download limit. And in the next few weeks, you'll be able to use inventions straight from the store or palette search results without downloading them first. i.e., it's going to get a lot easier to actually use inventions in Rec Room. As you guys can see, inside this actual post, we have tagging improvements. You'll be able to select category tags from weapons, game objects, decorations, or environments, or game mechanics. And essentially, whenever you create a new invention or edit an existing one, you now have the ability to select tags. They ask you to use one category tag, which controls which store carousel your invention shows up in, and up to 4 custom tags, which you can use to include your invention in more specific search results. Tags, along with other fields in the edit window, name, thumbnail, and descriptions, apply to all versions of an invention and can be edited at any time. Your changes will be reflected immediately with no republish required. When it comes to beta inventions, they've cleaned up beta inventions to make them more useful. Quote-unquote beta applies per version, and previously saving any beta content into an invention doomed that an invention to be marked beta forever. Even if you saved new versions that didn't have any beta content, you couldn't shake the restriction, but now you can. Each version of an invention is now individually marked as beta or not when you save it. If you save a new version without any beta content in it, the new version will not be marked as beta, so you'll be able to spawn it in non-beta rooms. And as you guys can see, we have actual select versions now where it actually tells you which one contains beta content. When you're in a non-beta room, you won't be able to select or spawn beta versions. Inventions in your palette will default to their newest non-beta version instead of the strictly newest. And they may be hidden entirely from your palette if there are no non-beta versions at all. But beta inventions are now publishable. You can now publish inventions even if they have beta content in them. They'll show up in the store like normal. As usual, our beta content is subject to change as we work on it, so beta inventions might also break. But with beta inventions, they are more clearly marked as beta. Inventions are badged as beta on the store, in the palette, and on the invention details page, and in search results. If you see the beta badge, that usually means that the newest version of the invention includes beta content. And you'll also see beta badging if you switched an invention to an older beta version. We also got rid of the Edit Ready badge that invited itself to the details page, and that was a big oops on Rec Room's part. But when removing your invention from beta, you will not automatically remove the beta flag from relevant inventions when our features exit beta, as we may sometimes change those building blocks during that process. It'd be a bummer to break your stuff and automatically remove the warning label at the same time. So to remove your invention from beta, just save and publish a new version without any beta content in it. Double check that it still works, since some of Rec Room's stuff might have been changed since you originally saved it. But when it comes to inventions in this room, you also start seeing a new carousel in your inventions called Inventions in this room. This is pretty much what it says on the box, a list of inventions saved into the room. The intent of this new carousel is to make it easier to use and reuse stuff that's already in the room, and to go get a copy if you like an invention one of your collaborators brought to the party. This list contains all inventions that are in the room if they are published or if you are the author, and won't show you inventions that aren't published unless they're yours. There's an added bonus here, and you can use inventions directly from the carousel without downloading them. This means that you won't count against your invention limit or hang around in your palette after you leave the room. If you do want to keep a copy to use elsewhere, just go to the details page or store page so that you can still download it if you want to. When it comes to inventions in the palette search results now include rooms to inventions from both your collection and the store. We hope this makes it easier to find cool stuff to use in your rooms. For now though, you'll have to go a few extra clicks to get those inventions you searched for, but keep reading. You'll be able to use inventions directly from the store, but this is still coming soon. In the next few weeks, you'll be able to use inventions straight from the store or palette search results without downloading them first, in the same way that the inventions in this room carousel lets you spawn stuff immediately. This means you'll be able to use any free inventions without them counting towards your download limit, and you'll still be able to download them if you want to have that fast access later. Just click through to the store page and click the Get button. Rec Room is excited to see what you all think about these updates, so please let them know your thoughts and any issues you actually encounter in the #Inventions channel on the Creator Hub Discord. And cheers from the Inventions team. So of course, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you use inventions in your room, or do you use inventions actively when you're building? I'm not a builder, so I really have nothing to add to this, but it does seem like a good change. Oh my god, someone just pinged me saying, whose sad bar edit reacted your heart, my guy? Guys, stop looking at the rooms I'm in. Now in other news, people have been seeing that this $5 bundle's been showing up when there's a $10 bundle right next to it that's the exact same bundle. If you guys basically don't know, Rec Room is giving you an option to choose a cheaper option for that bundle if you are inside of Rec Room Research Lab. I'm pretty sure it's Rec Room Research Lab. It's not Rec Room Plus or like Rec Room Studio or any sort of thing like that, but if you're inside of Rec Room Research Lab, then I'm pretty sure you get that bundle for $5 less. If it's not Rec Room Research Lab, it's most likely Rec Room Plus, but I'm pretty sure it's Rec Room Research Lab. If you guys don't remember from my last video talking about the new Maker AI update where you could actually just text to it, or you could actually see it, generate circuits, it turns out that it's actually going to be coming out next week. I told you guys it was coming soon, and of course you guys should be seeing it very, very soon. But remember, Maker AI and its updates will only be for Rec Room Plus members right now. Eventually, it'll be free, but for right now, in the early stages of Maker AI, it's for Rec Room Plus. And of course, if you're going to buy Rec Room Plus, use a brother's code. Come on now. And when it was brought up to the fact that hackers are able to essentially overload their joining requests to the voice chat servers while joining a room instance that causes them to not load in on anyone's client, but only on their client, essentially making them ghost, i.e. people can not see the hackers, but the hackers can see people, and there could be a hacker right around me. I would have no idea. But Dad Mode, the person who is on the team for referee, said that this is interesting. Rec Room would be interested in learning more of this as this is in more detail than I've seen before about how players ghost, and we'd like to investigate. Then Dad Mode was asked by another person that if anti-cheat inventions were okay. Dad Mode went on to say, great questions. I'm not sure if anybody else has answered, but there was some good internal discussion about this. Consensus is that building your own anti-cheat moderation circuits is great, and sadly, pretty necessary right now. My job is to make it unnecessary, but until then, go ahead. The caveat is that sometimes the consequences folks come up with can be pretty harsh, to the point that they might even be flagged by errors as a griefing. So kicking someone from the room is okay, or freezing them for a while, but putting them into a respawn loop might be flagged as a problem down the road. So keep it defensive rather than punitive, and you should be okay. Make sense? So yeah, if you guys make anti-cheat for your rooms and you're wondering if that's okay with the new errors invention system, it is. At least for right now. I'm so sad. Man, at least I have this, plushie to keep me company. I guess I have you guys to keep me company as well. Well, perfect time as any to talk about my memberships. If you guys don't know, I basically have channel membership. Does he have udders? This guy has udders. Okay, great. Anyways, if you guys don't know already, I have channel memberships where people basically give me money every single month, and they get shoutouts and sneak peeks to videos. So of course, without any further ado, let's get started. Of course, massive shout out to Nat the Pup, KobeFan76, Toms, CamVR, Cam, Dexstorms, Nico, Names Unlisted, Nolan the Dragon Boy, Garlic Bread, It's Freddy RR, Dozer, Big Baby Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix69, and of course, Box David. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel over all these years. You guys are literally the OGs. And of course, if you guys want to be shouted out in every single video like this, then of course feel free to join the actual membership. But yeah, let's get to the end of this video now. And at the moment, that seems like that's all the actual Rec Room news that we have right now. I didn't want this to be a super long video, but it turns out it actually turned into one because the new Inventions update announcement was huge. But of course, people, be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts down inside the comments below. And of course, you already know what I'm going to ask. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, as I would greatly appreciate it. Of course, that's pretty much it. I'll be back with more Rec Room news, maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after. And of course, peace out, people.